Hello, Yoda Tech, Chef Yoda 4x4. This is a first generation 4Runner map light, SR5 map light, I guess it's been called too. I'm not sure if it's available in the pickups. I've had 3 pickups, second gen pickups, and not had these lights. I have had one with this light instead of a cover, just a plain cover. It's a light, and I'm guessing since it came with this option, and this guy picked every option on this one, you know, moonroof, power everything, etc. So maybe they just didn't include this, or maybe these didn't come in the 4Runners at all. I don't know. But I remember Terry's 87 on Yoda Tech telling me, thank you, Terry. For some reason, I remembered like a week ago him mentioning there's 2 tabs on the back, and you just pop them off. And it didn't come up again, but I decided I'll just come out and look, and now I'm laughing because there is 2 little tabs in the back. You just need one tab, access to one tab. I turned this sideways so I could get to it a little easier, and a screwdriver this size. I have fairly large hands, but you know, it's a medium-sized screwdriver. Not much shorter than most, but the handle is. So it makes it a little easier, and it's a larger tab here to get into these little tabs, and you just stick it in, pop it to the side like this, and it will pop the cover right off. So I popped it in, stuck it in the back of one side, it pops right off. And there you have the internals of the SR5 map light. Okay, so clearly it's 2 bayonets, which I thought were BA9s. They may be. I'm going to pull one out in a minute. It doesn't say actually in the bulb. I've already done this and checked it out. I just wanted to demonstrate how it's done. And then I realized, looking up in here, they look a lot bigger than they are because these are magnified. And you could probably see that. They actually used magnified plastic here, which I've cleaned these up really well. They get really cloudy, and they prevent a lot of light. So I can show you really quickly again how much brighter they can get. With just cleaning up the lenses a little bit. I'm at the center, so you can't really see the majority of the light is, you know, going towards my lap. But in the dark, they're actually fairly bright. I have this LED on behind me here, and it's very bright. But anyway, so you just stick that in, pop the cover off, and then the bayonets are the type that most of them, like in the taillight assembly and such, you just turn it to the side, slide it out, and the whole thing is like a cup on this section. On these, they're not so. On these, the actual bayonet portion that sticks actually out of the bottom and pops in once you get it to one side. So you push the bulb in, turn it clockwise on this one, and it will come over to this little sleeve right here and slide out. So I had to use 2 fingers to put that one back in because, as you can see, there's not a lot of space here. And trying to do it with one hand, it was just awkward. It's an odd angle, so I used 2 fingers like this and just got it up in there and got it started, and then I slid it on in. And there's a tab in the back here that it pushes against, and you can kind of mess with it a little bit if it gets loose. I doubt it would ever. So anyway, this is the bulb, and you can tell by, I'd say, let's see, my pinky. It's actually smaller than my pinky. And the end of it is about a little larger than, I guess, a pencil. So I'm guessing it's a BA7. I'm going to have to look up the measurements on superbrightleds.com. It will tell me exactly the width, and then I'll just measure it with a micrometer, and it will tell me. So as you can see, they're pretty bright, and there's a reflective type thing inside of here that goes all the way down on the sides a little bit, but goes up to here and all the way to here. So that entire area around it is surrounded by metal, and I'm sure the majority of which is to protect from heat. So it doesn't seem, you know, it is able to reflect, you can see, but it's not, you know, it's not like mirrored polished stainless or anything like that. Okay, so those are the bulbs. There's 3 screws holding this in. 1, 2, 3, and there's a bracket up on the inside that you would need to install this. Otherwise, there's really no way to install this. I'm sure someone could make one, but I've heard they're very, very, very rarely available on eBay and such. So, as far as the map light, you do see them once in a while, but it's pretty rare. The reason I wanted to take this off and look is because I've been going to LEDs on the dome light and right here. You can see the camera adjust, but it's very bright. Lights up the cab fairly well. I've put a towel up here so that I can, you know, avoid the fluorescent being in the background. But anyway, I got this on a tripod just so I can show what's going on with this thing. And so, anyway, I'll turn this bulb off so that I can put this back in, have the little bayonet down, and slide it back in. I'll leave them both off for now. I'm going to take this bulb in and measure it and see what, if anything, is available for the super bright LEDs that would provide light through this lens. As I said, it's directional, so that kind of changes everything as far as the LEDs. Most of them that are this type of bulb right here actually shine like a flood, or I mean more like a spotlight. Some have like 3 LEDs, they're twisted at an angle and they spot, you know, at all angles to provide light, and others, like in the BA9 section of super bright LEDs, have, I think, like 9 LEDs. It has 3 on each side, 3 sides with 1 on the end, and provides, you know, 360 degree light basically, which might be best for this because it would shine up into this, into the reflective portion, and then down into that. The part that goes straight ahead, I'm not sure how much good that would do, but you know, it wouldn't hurt anything really, and it would definitely fit now that I've looked at these. So again, the BA7, if that's what this is, there's only one option with super bright LEDs, so I'd have to look around, and maybe there's another option, you know, to fit this. This is an 8-watt bulb, 12-volt 8-watt bulb, so whatever that is. I don't know the exact width of it. I'm guessing it's, you know, about 1/3 of an inch, maybe almost a half. So I'll look it up and see what comes of that. But the cover, like I said, is very easy to come off. Pops onto these tabs in the back. And you just stick that in there and pop the cover off and you're set. And here is the tabs on the back so you can see. If you need to take the cover off, if you have one. Or if you order one and you want to, you know, if you order one and you want to take it off, obviously you'll see. But anyway, that's how you take that off. I'm going to take this bulb in with me, and for now I'll just leave it off. But that's the SR5 map light. Now, looking at this compared to the 2nd Gen 4Runner map light, it also seems to be concave here up into the hood roof liner here, but I'm sure it's different spacing than the 2nd Gen 4Runner map light, so it probably won't fit. And it's a special cutout. It's like a, you know, a different shape with several angles there, so it most likely won't work. But like someone was telling me, you could probably just cut it a little bit bigger on this square and just pop it right in there. I'm not sure why not, but again, I'm not sure that you want light, blinding light in your face when you're needing it for a map. It would seem to be, I don't know. It's good to have more light, but I'm not sure that that would be really helpful. So I just wanted to share that. That's what this is constructed of, and it's very easily taken down and to pull the bulb out so I can go replace it. Alright, that's it.